what I wanted to show real quick is how I processed. What I wanted to show you real quick is what I wanted to do is show you. All right, we're gonna try out this hammock with a bug net on it from East Hill Outdoors. What I like about it is they come with the tarp, the hammock, the bug net, the straps, and the underquilt. So it's supposed to get down to about 38 degrees tonight. So we're gonna test it out to see how well it does. Wow, that thing's huge. All right, so what they did is they made it to where if you don't need the bug net, you could just pack it right back down into the pouch. That's pretty nifty. Oh, extra large. It's a big size hammock. That's nice. Recline in it this way. Maybe a nice little sitting bench. All right. Let's get that underquilt on. And this is Leia. She's gonna be my camping partner tonight. And she finds it a little interesting to be in some new woods she's never been in before. She's a good puppy. She's kind of nervous about the boat ride down. She didn't like that too much, but she'll be all right. All right, now we'll put the underquilt on. Well, to get this thing in there. Alright, so there was no instructions with the underquilt, but I went ahead and I tied it on to the end down here and the other end down there. Right here in the middle, they have, it looks like drawstrings. Right there, I guess that's so you can tighten it up. We'll find out, but it looks pretty cool. So hopefully it'll keep them warm tonight because it's going to be about 38 degrees. It's rained for a couple of days and everything's pretty wet. So I did find some dry tinder. I found some cypress bark and we're going to use that to start a fire with today. For tonight's dinner, I got some of that 3-minute rice. I got some freeze-dried chicken and some freeze-dried peas. And I remembered the Tabasco sauce this time. Now, in the travel aisle at Walmart for like 75 cents, you can get some of these. I guess they're meant for shampoo containers. But what I like to put in here is like some seasoning. Pop that thing open and you just sprinkle out what you need. Pop it back on there. It's real lightweight. It's very small and compact. And I love using these things. I've used them for a while for all kinds of things. All right, let's get us some water on the boil and then we're going to start dinner. All right, we got us some river water. We're going to put on this pot crane and we're going to let it come to a boil. And we're going to drop it down just a little bit. There we go. Got a rolling boil going on here. We're going to add this rice. Now the peas. And our chicken. I'll stir that up real good. Maybe it'll thicken up. Put the lid back on there for a few minutes. Alright, we're going to take this off the fire and just let it sit to the side now. So while the food is heating up and getting ready, it's almost there. I'm going to show you what I did with this tarp over here. I thought it was pretty cool. Check this out. Essentially, I put a pole here with a little Y branch and I stuck a toggle through the grommet and then put that toggle on the outside of this and just raised it up, and it really opened up everything. Let me show you what that looks like. And you can see how tall it is. It's just about as tall as me, but it's really opened this up, and I got a good view of the fire right here, and I got real good coverage from the rain. And it's been drizzling all day, so it's been on and off raining. Hopefully we'll just stay dry tonight. It's supposed to get down to like 38, so we'll see how we fare with that. Now, my son always gets on to me for not having gloves, so here you go, Logan. This is for you, son. All right, and with the Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. And I remembered the Tabasco sauce this time, so this is going to be good no matter what. We'll put a little bit in there. Stir that puppy up. Now remember, all this is just rice, peas, and chicken with a little bit of river water. Ooh, that's good. You know what this tastes like? It tastes exactly like rice, peas, and chicken. Rice, peas, and chicken. So I needed to have like a pack of gravy or something in there. That's all right. It'll do its job. I got another video I'm working on too. I'm using the Jackery solar powered generator to charge all my camera equipment. And the camera equipment takes up a lot of juice. I got a light that I use. It has 2 batteries on it. I got the camera. I got a tablet I have to use to see if everything's in focus or see what I'm focusing on. And then I got several batteries for the camera, and that 1500 watt Jackery should be doing the trick tonight while I'm asleep, charging everything up. I got some water right out of the river, and I'm going to use my Sawyer squeeze to make some coffee. Well, while we're waiting on the water to warm up, it's a little cold day today. It's somewhere, if I had to guess, a little around 40 degrees. And so today's the day you want some hot coffee. Normally I drink cold coffee. I'm all about what does the best, the quickest. So Taster's Choice has the best flavored coffee to me. We're going to cook some eggs over the fire here shortly. And then I'm going to go over the hammock and the sleeping system that I slept in last night. It actually was very warm. I have to give it to them that Underquilt kept me warm all night. It was below 40, so it was around 38, something like that last night. I slept with that, the Underquilt, and a wool blanket and I have a 55-degree sleeping bag that I just rolled out and slept on top of inside the hammock. I didn't even open it up, and the reason why I use that is because it's real small and real compact. And then I had another wool blanket that I gave Leia. She slept on last night, and she covered up and stayed there sleeping all night long. So let's go ahead and get some breakfast done, and then we'll start going over everything about this hammock that I slept in last night. And I look forward to using it again, to be honest with you. It's that good. Now today's video is sponsored by East Hills Outdoors. They sent me a hammock and an underquilt and a fly to try out. And I used it last night. It was about 38 degrees. It rained all night and the wind was real high. So I used a wool blanket with the quilt, and I'm telling you, I stayed real dry and real warm. So the fly, what I like about the fly is that it has a reflective underside. So it's kind of like an emergency blanket on the back side there, and it reflects the heat back down to you. Also, it reflects light. The underquilt is very lightweight and it attaches to your backpack real easily. The hammock has a bug net, which unzips all the way around and you fold it into the little pouch if you don't want to use it. Last night it was a little too cold for mosquitoes, so I unzipped the bug net and put it inside the pouch, and it just dangled right there. But overall, the hammock is awesome. It comes with some very long straps. I believe they're about 10 foot apiece, and you can hang it real far apart and still be up way off the ground. This underquilt is real lightweight and it's very warm. Last night, like I said, it was about 38 degrees and it kept me real warm. All I slept with was a 55-degree sleeping bag, which I laid on top of, and I had a wool blanket on top of me, so I stayed nice and toasty. Now the fly is real reflective on the inside, so it's kind of like an emergency blanket in a way. It reflects the heat back down towards you, and it was raining all night last night and it really kept me dry. Now it has 9 different attachments here so you can put your little guy lines out. I got here real late yesterday evening and I found 2 trees that I thought was far enough apart, but they were actually a little too close. So I had to wrap this strap around the tree about 3 times in order to get it to where I can hang it at a decent length. But still, overall, it was a very comfortable night. Now these straps are about 10 foot long, so you can hang them a long ways and they're very durable, it seems. Now this particular model is the East Hill Outdoors Jungle Explorer. And this is a bug net inside here. It unzips all the way around and it packs down inside this bag. It does not detach. That's the only drawback that I found, is that the bug net does not come off. But it comes all the way around. You can pack it down into this bag and it will just sit there and dangle, or you can just hide it in other places like that. Now the hammock itself is very lightweight and it is comparable to other hammocks that I've used in the past, and I really enjoyed sleeping in it. This particular hammock is a 2-man hammock, so there was plenty of room to stretch out in whatever ways I wanted to. Most of the night I stayed just stretched out long ways and it was perfectly fine. What I found with hammocks is that you want to sleep at a diagonal like this and it's more comfortable. So there was plenty of room to do that. I want to give East Hills Outdoors a huge thank you for sending this to me and let me try it out. I really appreciate it. And if you get a chance, go down into the description of this video and there will be a link to East Hills Outdoors on Amazon, and I'll also put it on my Amazon influencer page in the description. Real quickly before I have to pack up and head out, I wanted to show you the cypress bark that I used as tinder last night, and I did a TikTok video and a YouTube short on this last week, I believe it was, and I found this on the way in here yesterday. There's plenty of it on the river, especially down south. There's plenty of it. So when the water comes up, all the logs and everything bang against the tree and the bark starts stripping off. And quite honestly, I believe that the bark kind of sheds every year as well. So I wanted to show you real quick how I process this down into fire tinder real quick. So I started by just shredding it like this and just pulling it apart till it gets real fluffy. Alright, you just keep doing that all the way down until it just comes apart. It's real stringy. Now once you get it down like that, you can break it down further. It comes down to like thread size. But you just take it, roll it back and forth, and you can just play with it like this. You're going to get some dust. But this is called processing your tinder. Alright, and you're going to make it to where it's real flaky and real fine material. Now that will catch a spark on a ferro rod very quickly. Alright guys, it's time for me to pack up and head home. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a Christmas tree emoji in the comments. That way I know who made it all the way through the video. I'll see you next time. God bless you.